Get the popcorn ready. It's game time.
Yo, prime time. What's good with you, buddy? Good morning. Welcome to the stream. Just finding some shoes for my player real fast. I think you're the only one in here for right now, prime time, until later on. Until more people show up. So you're the first one in here. These don't look too bad. I don't think I rock those. But let's see.
Get ready to light
Let's
it up.
do this. Yeah, they had a big struggle against the Pacers. I thought the same thing, prime time. Like, I was kind of disappointed. I'm not going to do this because everybody shoot balls. It's so bad. I'm New York. You're from New York, prime time?
And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaking out. You take a look at New York, and they've got the top spot of the conference, a testament to their hard work all year long.
Right next to
And
me.
of course, Chicago, currently a ways below.
I'm not in New York. I'm in New Jersey, but
they had some lofty goals to
like,
start the year.
not
But
that
they
far
may
away
not
from
have
me.
the roster
New
to
York
hang
and New
with
Jersey is
the
like
league's
right next to
elite
each other.
teams.
So
Yeah, they wanted to accomplish more this season, but things haven't quite worked out. Some bad breaks along the way.
And the starting group for Chicago. Gideon White pair to make the backcourt. Ayo Dosunmu out there with Buzelis. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, down low. And for New York, they've got Josh Hart. Also Karl Anthony Towns out there. OG Anunoby out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Baldwin in at the shooting guard position. You know, in game 2 of a back-to-back, just how drained are you from yesterday as a player?
You know, BA, proper rest and stretching can help a lot. But you're not going to be your usual self at the start of game time. Believe that.
Now here's Brunson. And
already,
it's powered home
already.
by Towns.
Well,
Let's
you
go.
can count on Towns to finish with strength anytime he has the chance.
White for 3. This shot's good
Oh, he did
on
make
the
it.
assist
Yeah.
by Giddey.
He's
you
consistent
show
from
off.
out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Baldwin. What a tremendous game he played against Philadelphia. Sends it home
too.
from three-point land.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
They get the rebound. Vucevic's shot is off.
Yeah, that's where I'm at right now.
Here's New York.
Prime time, I'm down Man City.
As a unit tonight, looking for their 11th straight win.
Well, I think they've found something. I like how they're executing. They're playing with a lot of energy. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Now here's Giddey, a valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game. Here's Buzelis. Shoots over Hart. Buzelis' shot is good.
Oh, nice touch on the inside play by Buzelis, adjusting from close range.
Coach, one guy who's shown a lot of growth on the offensive side of the ball is Ayo Dosunmu.
Yeah, it seems like the game is slowed down for him, and that's why everything he does looks better now. His first step, his decision-making, all of it, Brian. You got to commend the concentration White showed there. He doesn't get thrown off kilter easily.
Here's Baldwin. Off target
listen
from
now.
three-point range.
What's going on?
The Bulls have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Back to Dosunmu. Outside Giddey. Lets it fly. Dosunmu can't hit. New York has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Oh, he tries a 3. Baldwin's shot is good.
There we go.
Baldwin's got 9. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
Oh, you got that.
And he battles for the ball, gets his
Too
second
short.
chance bucket. The Knicks with the lead.
Too short for all that.
Here's Baldwin. 9 points in the game. And the Knicks, another 3.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand.
I didn't really
why.
make a big guy this season.
Defense is going to have to respond.
Last season on 2K24, I made like a huge guy for like blocks and shit.
His last outing,
This season,
I
just made a shooter.
The shot, no good. Hart with the defensive effort. New York leading by 5. And to the sidelines we go. Let's catch you up on the story.
Oh, how did it go in?
As we know, MP grew up
That's
in the
crazy.
Chicago area, and he holds reverence for the Jordan-era Bulls. And I asked him if he had mixed feelings competing against the Bulls, and he said, not anymore. They'll always have a special place in my heart, but I have no hesitation going out and handing them a loss. All business for MP, guys.
Yeah, and once you put on a different jersey, Allie, all childhood fandom goes out the door. And so here is Chicago. The Knicks making their last shot. Pass to Buzelis. To the middle.
Oh.
Here's White. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Grant, how about Kobe White? Going from a bench player to one of the league leaders in minutes.
Yeah, Kobe played more than 35 minutes per game last season. Top 10 in the league. We saw White hit another level, so he has an exciting future in front of him.
All right, let's shoot the ball.
And he drops the first. Well, Stan, you talk about a late bloomer. Kobe White has shown that he might be just that.
Well, Brian, everything has come together for him. He's improved on defense. He's improved his decision-making. He got that second contract and a bigger role, and he is playing great.
They might have the best hair in the NBA. Here's Baldwin. He's got good. Another from 3.
Defenses around the NBA have to deal with his three-point marksmanship, and he's already proven in his rookie year
That
there's
nigga.
very little you can do.
Just let him run right
It's been
past.
a lot of fun to watch him expand his skills this season.
I can't get
And
him
lo and
short.
behold, he now holds the 4th spot all time for 3-pointers in a rookie campaign. Here's Baldwin following the bucket by the Bulls. And again for 3.
Well, as the three-point bombs just keep raining down, he just moved up one more rung on the all-time list for three-pointers in a rookie season.
Well, you got to think he's going to be one of the biggest draft picks in the last decade, maybe 2. Hard to argue with how he's approached his 3-point prowess.
Pass it.
Now here's Bridges, averaging around 6 a game, and it's good for 2. Baldwin's got 22.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow in
That
rhythm
same
to
game?
their offense.
Outside White.
Yeah, to be honest, I wasn't really a 2K player, an NBA 2K player until
It's rebounded by McBride.
2K22 came out. But I mean 2K23, I'm sorry.
Run. Launches a three. And again, New York with the triple.
I'm going to stop playing 2K.
They've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want.
Not a bad game with this. Sometimes it's the shit they need to fix, like online.
With a big
online is terrible.
Now here's
That's why I don't play online.
Gets a very good look and converts.
Yeah, Giddy keeping it simple there, taking what the defense gives him.
34 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Baldwin. Connects again from distance.
Well, with the way he's been shooting from distance, I can't say I'm surprised that he's now #2 all-time in three-pointers made during a rookie season. I mean, he has been impressive.
Well, we're talking about some of the best shooters we've ever had in the NBA.
Oh, did you?
I don't think it's
That's
an
cool.
understatement to say we could be witnessing a generational talent. It's tipped. Outside McBride. Pass to Baldwin.
Almost happened.
Three-pointer. And again, New York with the triple.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Knicks out in front. They lead by 18. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far.
Come on now, Coach. Why you got me on the
Here to
bench?
take a look at the scoring breakdown for New York.
How they gonna catch
Well,
up?
the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Online is just toxic.
They've also been very effective at
On NBA, it's toxic.
just a ton of
Like,
points in
people
fast
be,
break.
they
Been a
got
big
all
part of their
these
success.
They've got
juiced
Jalen
and
Brunson. Josh Hart is out there with
shit like that,
Karl-Anthony
and
Towns.
it be lagging on top of that, so when you try to make a shot, it don't really go in. Like,
That's the 5 for New
the first
York
time I
right
played 2K online, I was mad. I mean, mad because I was playing for my homeboys, and they knew how to play, but
Collins with a screen on Brunson.
I didn't know how to play. I'm shooting, and the ball wouldn't go in every single time. It got frustrating.
It's clear ball.
So I say, you know what? I'm not playing online.
He makes the right play call at the right time to open things up.
If they didn't fix it last season, I know they didn't fix it this season. So
Outside Anunoby. Hart from long range. Chicago with a rebound. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
I thought they had that game locked up. Then they got torched there in the final period.
And so Anunoby will bring it up for New York. And they've been winning
online
at a
is
high level
just-
this season. Most
I don't know
games
how
not
some
even
people play
close.
online on
Their
NBA.
point
Like,
differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their
it's
games
just,
have been
I
essentially
don't know, like,
over
it's
by
just
the third quarter.
not for me.
Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team.
Now,
so
one thing, I never
consistently
played
dominant.
online on Madden.
Now here's Anunoby.
Never.
Still no points.
Never
Towns
played
on
online
screen.
on Madden.
Hart, the open shot. Collins with the rebound.
With that much room
I always
around him,
play,
it's
like,
hard to imagine he could have gotten a better
franchise,
shot.
not franchise, but
Three ankle surgeries in 10 months
regular
in
mode
2020
and
in 2021. Coach Zach Collins has bounced back
stuff like that. But I really haven't touched online when I was playing Madden, because I felt like it was just toxic too. Like,
skill and toughness. This guy is a very
when it comes to online, you meet the most toxic players in the world,
It is indeed.
Now here's Collins.
and they know they be toxic.
Shakes him.
That's the crazy part. They know they be toxic.
And we have seen Ball add some muscle over the years so that he can power through that contact.
Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson.
Some people just don't know how to get online and just have fun.
To end the drought.
You ain't
And
gotta be
lays it up
toxic.
and
You ain't
in.
got brag about how you're the best. You don't have to down someone else for being bad at the game for the first time playing. Like, it's just be way too much online.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. Horton Tucker, he's checked in for Chicago.
I'm tired of just watching y'all. Yeah, like, have fun.
Entirely new group here.
Gotta be competitive all the time. Like, I can understand if you want to be competitive, but hey, like, have some fun sometimes.
And Baldwin subbed in for Brunson. Pass to Giddey. The Knicks with the rebound. Coming off that win against the Sixers.
Yeah, they were able to execute offensively in a hostile environment, which led to a lot of high percentage shots.
Well, and it's one thing to get the shots you want. It's another to make them. They've got good scorers on this team.
Now here's Giddey. Stripped it away. Here we go. Here's Baldwin. And he lays it in on the break. Baldwin's got 36 points.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Well, Brad,
you got that. You got that
in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there were so many great players, Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late.
Hey, watching him.
I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
Here's Baldwin. He's got 36 points. 5 to shoot. Hey, from beyond the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Baldwin's got 39.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Now here's Giddey.
Good,
he's closely guarded. Pass to Dosunmu.
Oh.
Giddey with it. Fires high post, and it's in there. Giddey's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
To the inside. Here's Baldwin. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And once more this half.
Too much on my character. I didn't spend that much on my character when
Chicago is
like I said, I didn't play
from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock, and the shot goes. Once Giddey saw his opening, he took advantage. I mean, defenders just could not keep up.
New York had to calm myself down.
Here's Baldwin. No good from outside.
That was not expected.
Dosunmu, right side. Misses the layup.
That's it. That's it.
1 second left.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And so it's the New York Knicks. A huge 24-point lead for them. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
What you doing? That's another thing. They make the same guys look the same every 2K. Every 2K game, you see the same guys.
Welcome. First up on the agenda tonight, let's see how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
Look at that. Look at that.
The young guys are playing well.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
Rookie wall.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting
#1,
to see
baby.
which players hit that wall and which ones
taking the
knock
New
it
York
over.
Knicks to the lead.
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Knicks.
We knew they wanted a track meet, and man, they got it. What a pace they've set.
Very hard to beat them at their own game. They wear you out, and we've still got a whole other half to go. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And here are the Bulls now on the court for Chicago. Gideon White pair to make the backcourt. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Buzelis, and it's Dosunmu in at the small forward position.
Come on, bro. You were standing right there.
By White, going right up to the rim.
You know, Stan, for a team with such a proud history, the last decade has been a tough one for the Bulls.
Yeah, Brian, it really has. They've had competitive
What did I do? I ain't do
teams,
nothing.
but they haven't won a full playoff series
Really?
since 2014. And for such a dedicated and passionate fan base, that's been really difficult for them, let alone the front office and people that want to turn this thing around as quickly as they can.
Now here's White, and there's the drive. And
This dude right here, bro.
Down, right on Karl Anthony Towns. Wow.
Well, we've really seen White raise his game as a scorer. He can be relentless
Same,
at times,
Tom.
like right now.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And for Chicago, they're shooting around 44%. Not bad. Beyond the arc. Hart pulls it in.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Here's Baldwin. Second shot opportunity.
There we go.
Towns with the lay-in.
Yeah, good luck moving Towns off his spot. He'll fight for every rebound.
Pass to Dosunmu. Giddey against Brunson. Back to Giddey. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
They have no answer defensively inside.
My shot.
Here's Baldwin. Fires in the triple. Baldwin's got 49 in the game.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Brunson against Giddey. To the paint. Here's Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
I'll just be letting
Can't
them
be
jump
too
all on
surprised
y'all.
by this. Vucevic got the room, and he went to work.
Here's Baldwin. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. And good. There's another.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Chicago calls timeout.
Yeah, I'll call y'all timeout. Yeah, I know. Yeah, y'all know I'm gonna take y'all to the lead. Y'all know y'all gonna take y'all to the lead. I got y'all.
And some changes here for New York. Mikal Bridges comes in for Anunoby, and Payne is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. For Chicago, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break.
Look, I said don't let him dunk on you.
And they're plus
The
5
same
on
height
the boards
as
after
he
that
is.
rebound.
Here's Baldwin. Oh, trying his luck from deep. And it's Dosunmu with the rebound.
It's all good.
Chicago shooting at about 44% so far. Back to Giddey. Down low. Here's White. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it
I'll
off.
just let them do
He's
this shit.
scoring the rock at will, but he needs more help from his teammates.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, one of the great challenges of an NBA player's life is being traded. Veteran P.J. Tucker said, in 24 hours, you're playing for another team in another city, getting all of your stuff, uprooting your kids, changing schools. Your whole entire life changes in a blink. If you've never experienced it, you'd never understand. EA?
Pretty heavy stuff, Allie. Thank you.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Back to Giddey.
Nah, you sneaky. I'm trust you.
Picked by Vucevic for three. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Baldwin. He's guarded by White. The three-pointer off the mark. The Bulls have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Vucevic, the pass to Giddey. Here's Buzelis. Pass to Vucevic. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Ooh.
Inside. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
And the defense has to offer more resistance. Can't let guys like Buzelis get this close to the rim.
Such a skilled big. 6'10", and got it! Another basket!
I mean, just a magnificent showing for him.
Yeah, I'm liking PG, though.
I'm
liking point guard.
And get this, he's now tied for 3rd most 60-point games in league history.
You keep him all you want to, bro.
Punches home the one-hand finish.
You already
2 points the easy way.
Dunk all you want to.
1:19 left to play in the 3rd quarter of basketball. Here's Baldwin. Good! Another from 3.
And this three-point shooting performance has been insane. Everything is going in for him.
It's been a historic night for him. Closing in on the 4th most threes in a single game. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. And that'll be their 2nd of 4 total games at home.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Payne drives.
There you go.
And the shot goes down. 36 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Outside White. And again, Chicago, no good. To the left wing. Here's Baldwin. And again for 3.
Another 3 for him. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
Well, he's just pouring it on, and he's tied for the 5th most triples ever in a single game. Count it. Good. Giddey's got 14.
Giddey continues to work on improving his offensive game, including his mid-range jumper.
Baldwin's shot is off. Now here's Giddey. And so it's the New York Knicks. Don't see too many 39-point leads in the NBA.
Yeah, they all good players, man.
Shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. We'll be right back after this word. Head coach Billy Donovan is mic'd up along the sidelines. Let's check it out.
We should never get beat like that in transition when they throw the ball. Those points add up right now. Let's be locked in and focused right now.
Ooh, Billy Donovan not
You
too
sound
happy.
pissed.
Failing to get back on defense.
He sound pissed that his team is losing.
Severely out-hustled. You're going to hear it from your coach, or at least you should if he's worth anything.
I'd be pissed too if my team was losing.
And 1 quarter to go in a game
43
that to this
to 82.
point has not been an evenly fought contest. Achua is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Campaign, and it's Kolek in at the 2. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. We'll stand in this league. The opportunity always exists to make a name for yourself.
It certainly does, Brian. And guys that maybe haven't gotten their opportunity, if they're ready when they get it, then they're going to burst onto the scene, and they'll no longer be.
That was beautiful. That's what I'm talking about. I should have did that when I was playing, but hey, that's okay. Yeah, keep doing y'all thing. Keep doing shit like that.
Puts it up.
He ain't making that.
And it's New York with a rebound.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Outside Achua. And here's Payne. to the middle. Here's Robinson. Count the bucket.
There we go.
Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pep.
Ball passes to Williams. Here's Herter. Takes it inside. And Dadier pulls it down.
You making
You
that.
got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Outside Achua. And we haven't seen a new franchise join the NBA stand since the Charlotte Bobcats in 2003. 20 years later, though, things seem to be percolating a bit.
Well, you've seen it, Brian. There's some deep...
Yeah, we won that.
And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
That's one of the greatest shooting seasons a rookie has ever had.
P9 seconds. MP now for all time rookies and 3-pointers made and moving up the split. Try to tell y'all I do a suspension draft for 36. I never tried that. I want to try some new things, but I just don't want the toxicness. I love that. Get the fuck out of here. Coach and GM. Okay. Sweet. Stole messages. Driving some free agents, man. Oh, that sounds fun. That sounds real fun.
Another day, another win. Good work.
Showing NBA championship. Sounds like my type of game. This is cute.
They don't even know what's coming for them.
Black Ash. It says in the title, Ash. Where's it, brother? Oh, those, I like those better. Let's go.
He's about to tear it up. Let's keep this winning streak going.
Gotcha. Don't worry about it. Yeah, like they didn't know what the fuck they was going. They were lost. Hey. I know you, man. I know you. You got a wife, you got kids. Don't be trying to be texting these side chicks and shit like that. Cause look at them calling you right now, huh? I don't want to do this. Everybody's shooting.
Welcome everyone to our
Sports
broadcast. Tonight's game also serving as part of the NBA Cup. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. So a moment now to see the story for Cameron Thomas.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Russell. Also Cam Thomas out there. Sharp out there with Williams. And it's Clowney in at the 4 spot. And for the Knicks, we've got Anunoby. Baldwin out there with Bridges. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Towns in at the 5. And this game, Brent, the start of a quick series between these teams. As a player, does that throw you off at all?
No, but I always think it's interesting, Kevin. You know, we know it's not a series. You're just going back-to-back against these guys. But the way in which the game can get manipulated between two teams and who it is that from game to game becomes the player that stands out. And it's a great lesson for coaches to talk to players about staying ready for your role, because you never know who is going to contribute most to the winning in either of these contests.
Well, for MP, winning the NBA Cup has been a point of emphasis for him. And tonight's game is huge to reach that goal.
It is, and I'll say this, every game in the Cup is a big one. Remember, just 4 teams in each conference advance, so you cannot afford multiple losses. MP will need to be on his A game every game to win it all.
And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. Here's Baldwin. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team. And it's not just because they're winning. It's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle. Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now, here is Russell, and he gets it to go.
Well, Russell's such a natural scorer and capable of connecting from just about anywhere.
Here's Baldwin. He's guarded by Russell. Tries a three. Baldwin can't get it to go. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. The drive by Russell and the slam dunk by Russell.
Okay,
good
time
penetration for D'Lo right there.
Time lock in.
Real nimble on the inside. He finds an angle.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Baldwin, it's good from long range. Baldwin's got 9. Nets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game.
Your big ass out the way.
Russell kicks to Williams. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Towns.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Here's Russell. There's the drive. And the slam dunk by Russell.
I love the spatial awareness from Russell. Saw how much room he had and just took it aggressively.
From deep.
Damn, I keep.
Misses the mark. His third miss of the game. 4 for 7 now. Thomas passes to Russell.
What y'all doing?
It's rebounded by New York.
Y'all just let that nigga be wide open.
Can they maintain this winning streak? They've notched 11 in a row.
It's been impressive, and the question now really is who's going to figure out a way to stop this crew? Each time out, they're finding new ways to win. That is dangerous for your opponent. Really, a myriad of ways in which they're coming at you.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the
How am I messing up all of a sudden?
Fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Cam Thomas was the 27th pick in the 2021 NBA Draft, GA.
I ain't winning this.
I think a lot of teams, would you agree, are regretting passing on him.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to believe that he fell all the way to the end of the first round. Lots of teams would love to have a scorer like him on their roster.
Baldwin drills it from outside.
Let's go Knicks.
Baldwin's got 15.
Yeah, I want y'all to...
We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Russell with the bucket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Towns kicks to Baldwin. Lets it go from deep. And again, New York with the triple.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Outside Thomas. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Pass to Russell. Just 5 on the clock. There's the three. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. A different look for New York. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Towns. Achua comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Jalen Brunson in for OG Anunoby. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Watford's checked in. Shot clock at 6. Sharp with a screen on Brunson. Here's Russell. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Knicks leading by 3. Here's Baldwin. Good, another from 3.
And folks, he just set the record for most three-pointers in a rookie season.
Ever since entering the league just a few months ago, he has been on a mission to win. He's out there to ball. We've all seen it. Wouldn't surprise me, though, if he's unaware of the record.
Love to see this from Russell, as he's one of the league's most gifted passers.
Baldwin looking for the opening. No good on the 3.
Oh, damn. I don't care what you say.
And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Trailing by 4. Basket counts. Thomas got 7.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Baldwin. Knocks down the 3 ball.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. New York ahead. They lead by 5. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break.
We got to win this shit. We got to win.
And thanks again for tuning in.
I don't want to sit on the bench because they're going to catch up.
Achua is out there with Bridges. Then there's Towns. Then there's the mayor. And it's Golick in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 for New York right now. And they're running. Here's Baldwin. Off target from outside.
I was in. Why y'all cheat me all of a sudden?
You know, Greg, they're always looking for a big splash or a quick fix to be competitive.
And, Kevin, this franchise has sold its future more than a few times. But they always find a way to bounce back. You hope they don't go for a quick fix with this group.
Thomas feeling it out a bit. And it's Sharp missing.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
A nice shot by Baldwin.
I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. The Brooklyn Nets wasted no time hiring their next coach, Jordi Fernandez, shortly after the conclusion of last season. Despite his youth, Fernandez has been on the rise after stops as an assistant with the Kings, Nuggets, and Cavs, as well as coaching the Canadian national team. Kevin?
You know, D.A., we've been talking about Jordi Fernandez for a long time. Now his big break, and I'm very happy. I know we all are for Coach Fernandez. Hey, David, thank you. Outside, Russell. Pass to Williams. There's 45 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Towns with the steal. Here's Baldwin. He's guarded by Russell. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
To stop the run. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. New York leading by 20. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
You just call it take advantage of me because I'm short.
Connie's checked in. 20 seconds left in the second quarter. Russell looking around.
I'm the next Asher.
The 3. And so it's New York controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back to the action in just a minute.
Who cares about y'all t-shirts?
Hi, everybody. We've got your favorite segment on tap as we check out how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
Look at that.
Check it out, New
Look
York.
at that.
This team
I got my team now. Me.
And I got to say, they're looking almost as dominant.
The Knicks is the number one, 11 wins with 0 losses.
They are making it look easy here in this early part of the season.
However, it's the second. They got 10 wins with 0 losses.
Move on to that.
I don't know how many losses they got, but they got 10 wins.
About a rough start for the Brooklyn Nets.
They've got to run shooters off that line. Just hoping they miss is not working. It's just a question every team faces, Shaq. How do you extend your defense enough to ball the shooters without opening up the driving lanes?
All threes.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. The Mayor having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Brent, would you say the point guard is considered the toughest position to play in basketball?
You know, Kevin, I think there's been a massive shift in what the point guard represents in the NBA game. I mean, how many teams over the past couple years that have won championships have played with a traditional setup guard? What we're looking at is duos that can dribble, pass, and shoot and devastate defenses.
Starting off the second half, here's Jordi Fernandez's foul. Russell is out there with Thomas. Then it's Williams. Then it's Sharp. And it's Clowney in at the force line. Baldwin can't get it to go. And here's Thomas, who brings it up for Brooklyn. 17-point game.
I really didn't get no assist.
Russell with a wide open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
I didn't get no assist. The only thing I got is like, I got one steal.
Good, solid, more efficient shots.
And that's it.
Not the wild one he took there.
Baldwin can't get it to
go. Up now.
Nets trail by 17. Williams dishes to Russell. Plenty of space. Hits some rim on the way in.
Yo, Jay, what's good, bro?
Good. Russell's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, he looked too comfortable as Russell got into a nice rhythm from the mid-range.
He tries for three, and the three ball is good. And it's 37 points for the Mayor.
And what a competitor. I mean, he's been looking for a shot all game long. He shouldered almost the entire load for them.
Lighting up right now, that's what I need to do.
Outside Thomas. Shot clock at 5. Bridges.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
Fast break now for New York. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And again for three.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Hey, Greg, since getting traded in 2023, Mikal Bridges' scoring numbers have exploded.
Yeah, Bridges, the main piece of that deal, sending Kevin Durant to the Suns. Mikal scored 26 a game down the stretch for Brooklyn that year, taking his game to another level.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half.
It's on fire with that one,
though. Nets trail by 18.
I got my team on a good start, though. I got my team on a good start. Oh, that was nice. That was nice. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. You got that. You got that. I'm gonna still think on that one. I'm gonna think on that one.
He wants to talk to his guys.
She's still doing better than me, nigga. Oh, she look like Dakota Lyons. That's with a flat butt.
A different look for New York. Mitchell Robinson's checked in.
She looks just like Dakota Lyons.
Miles McBride comes in for OG Anunoby.
Look at this guy eating popcorn. Like, get your popcorn eating ass.
Here's Brunson.
Coach. Why you got me on a bench, coach? Coach. Coach. Get back in the game, coach. We're on a fourth quarter, coach. We're back in the game, coach. So this is how it's going to be. Yeah, that's going to take the rest of the quarter and run with it. Thank you. Damn.
Timeout. A minute 42 left in the
I'll
fourth
wait
quarter.
for a minute and 42 seconds for me to get in the motherfucking game.
Coaching change, Brent, and how jarring is that when it happens, for instance, at midseason?
Well, Kevin, it can be pretty devastating for some teams, but for other teams, that change could be refreshing. And a lot of times, if the coach has had a longer tenure with the team, you can feel like a fish out of water with a new voice coming in.
You can do all that dunking all you want to. That's not going to help your team, man.
Mayor. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Kolick in at the shooting
What's going to help
guard
my team
position.
win?
That's the 5.
Like we already winning right now?
There's the triple. A nice shot
That.
by Baldwin.
That's going to help my
Baldwin's
team
got
win.
43 points.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Knicks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a
try that.
play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a
I know it's going to miss that. I
And
know
what
it
a
is.
tremendous standout performance it was for the mayor.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight.
You did not have to let him dunk on you like that, though, bro. Like, he was tall.
Now flying high and
Compared to me, he is tall.
with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Puts up a 3. Rebound by Williams.
Missing my shots. What's going on?
Pass to Russell. Sharp against Towns. Sharp, the pass to Russell. Now here's Williams. Lets it go. Knicks with the rebound. Here's Baldwin. Lets the 3 fly.
See niggas on me?
Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
100.
Baldwin's got 46 points.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't
I'm not even
discount
guard.
the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. And they're off to a great start in the NBA Cup, a 2-0 record in the group stage.
And in this format, you need a third win in the group stage. So with 2 games left, they're in great position.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.
My leg. Gotta try your horse, my leg. Oh my goodness.
Keep it up, MP.
Ah. Okay, take care. So I started. They really ain't. That shit hurt. Damn, that hurt. Right in my leg. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, hold on. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Sir. Have you ever had a Troy horse in your leg? It hurts, don't it? You look like you caught a few Troy horses in your body. It hurts, don't it? Yeah, I know, bro. Okay, you. That. Oh my goodness, I still feel it.
Best outside shooting rookie ever. sign of great things ahead.
Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Clap me up, bro. No, okay. I bet. Probably don't wash your hands. All right. I'll be playing that. Again? Y'all want to smoke again? If that's what y'all want, I mean, we happy to give it to y'all. Like, damn, y'all done lost. Gotta lie. Y'all just lost and y'all want to run it back. Okay, all right. We can get back.
Time to warm up. Get
Just
ready
not
to rock.
today. All right, you guys. I'm going to get me something to eat, and might stream some WWE. So I know I haven't been streaming that for a minute. So just stay tuned. Give me a couple minutes, and I will be right back. I'm not doing anything today, so my schedule should be good. So thank you for coming by, Ashley, Primetime, Jaden. Thank you three for coming by and hanging out with me. And I will be back. So stay tuned. Yeah, they trying to win that, but they ain't gonna win it. You know why they ain't gonna win it? You know why they ain't gonna win? Because they got this guy. Yeah. The Knicks got this guy on the team, the best 3-point shooter on the team. So they ain't gonna win that. Trust me. We ain't gonna let them be the king of New York. We ain't gonna let them. We ain't gonna let them. All right, you guys. I'll be right back.